Do you know the difference in the use of have been? Before we talk about the uses, you need to know the basics of where to use have been, has been and had been. सबसे पहले समझते हैं कि has been और have been कहाँ यूज होता है. In the present tense, if the subject of a sentence is he, she, it, this, that, Mohit, car, cat, or any singular noun or singular pronoun, we use has been. And if the subject of a sentence in present tense, remember in present tense, if the subject of a sentence is I, we, you, they, students, boys, cars, or any plural nouns and pronouns, we use have been. So, if the subject of the sentence is third person singular, then use has been, and for all other persons use have been. So, singular nouns and pronouns के लिए has been use करें और plural nouns and pronouns के लिए have been use करें. ये तो बहुत सिंपल था, आपको समझ में आ ही गया होगा. Other than that, have been and has been have the same usage. Perfect tense में have been और has been का otherwise same use होता है. Now let us understand when we talk about the past. It is very easy. For any subject, we use had been. For I, we, you, they, cars, boys, we use had been. That is plural nouns and pronouns के लिए भी हम had been use करते हैं और singular nouns and pronouns के लिए भी हम had been use करते हैं. Like he, she, it, this, car. For all this also we use had been in past tense. So it is clear up till now. Remember, the best way to learning grammar is using it more and more. When you make practice, you will be able to develop better understanding of the use of each grammatical structure and apply this to your everyday life. रोज यूज करें अपनी लाइफ में, ग्रामेटिकल स्ट्रक्चर्स फॉर्म करें और इससे बहुत जल्दी ग्रामर सीख जाएंगे. When you are speaking or writing in English, use them more often. Now, let's look at the first use of these forms, that is in their perfect tense. Has been and have been, they suggest an action that started in the past but continues in the present or is still going on. So any action जो past में start हुआ था और अभी भी चालू है, तो हम has been या have been use करते हैं. और had been कब use करते हैं? Had been suggests an action that both began and ended in the past. So any action, जो action past में शुरू हुआ और past में ही खत्म हो गया, तब हम had been use करते हैं. Is it clear to you all now? Here are some examples and I will explain the examples to you. ये examples मैं आपको explain भी करूँगी कि क्यों has been use करा है और क्यों have been use करा है. I have been a designer since 1994. अब यहाँ हमने have been इसलिए use करा है क्योंकि I is the subject. Second, it means कि मैंने डिजाइनर की तरह करियर स्टार्ट करा था 1994 में and it continued up till now. और अभी तक मैं डिजाइनर हूँ. So I started my career as a designer in 1994 and I'm still a designer. Then we use I have been a designer since 1994. So it continues and it's still going on. Next example, you have been away from work since last week. Meaning you left work last week and haven't returned to work this week also. आपने लास्ट वीक काम छोड़ा था और इस वीक भी आप काम पर नहीं आए हैं. मीन्स कंटिन्यूअसली लास्ट वीक से अभी तक आपने काम ज्वाइन नहीं करा है. सो हियर वी यूज हैव बीन and this is the present perfect tense of have been. The sentence is in the present perfect tense. Now let us look at the next example. She has been a teacher for many years. Meaning she started teaching many years ago. She is still teaching. So her act of teaching is continuing. उन्होंने बहुत साल पहले टीचिंग स्टार्ट करा था पर वो अभी भी टीचिंग करती हैं. So we use she has been. And has been is used because she is a singular subject. ये तो आपको पता ही है. So this sentence is also in present perfect tense. These are actions or situations that started in the past and are still continuing. Okay, is it clear to you this thing? Now, had been is used in the past perfect tense and it tells that an action that both started and ended in the past. Had been past perfect tense में यूज होता है और have been और has been present perfect tense में यूज होते हैं. And had been उस एक्शन के बारे में बताता है जो पास्ट में ही शुरू भी हुआ और पास्ट में ही खत्म हो गया. Now let us look at the example. Joe had been a good doctor. Meaning Joe used to be a good doctor. Then at some point he lost interest in that profession. So now he is not a good doctor anymore. So Joe had been a good doctor का मतलब है कि जो एक समय पे डॉक्टर था पर अभी वो डॉक्टर नहीं है. Let us look at another example. They had been in a lovely marriage until the mother-in-law moved in. Meaning they used to get along very well, but then the mother-in-law moved into their lives, and then they started to have problems. Means उनकी मैरिड लाइफ बहुत अच्छी थी कब तक, जब तक उनकी मदर इन लॉ उनके घर में नहीं आई. पर जैसे ही उनकी मदर इन लॉ उनके घर में आई उसके बाद उनकी मैरिड लाइफ खराब हो गई. सो इट मीन्स कुछ एक्शन की मैरिड लाइफ हैप्पी पास्ट में थी और अब नहीं है. So now you know the difference between the past perfect tense and the present perfect tense. Present perfect tense means जो एक्शन अभी भी continued है, अभी भी चालू है, पास्ट में स्टार्ट हुआ था पर अभी भी चालू है. And past perfect tense means जो एक्शन पास्ट में चालू हुआ और पास्ट में ही खत्म भी हो गया. Now let us look at the perfect continuous tense, which means we use has been or have been and then add a verb, any verb like work, teach, live, any verb in the ing form. So what is the ing form of work? It is working. Live, living. Teach, teaching. And we use verb plus ing form to make present perfect continuous tense. And we use had been and then add a verb in the ing form to form the past perfect continuous form. So present perfect continuous form के लिए verb plus ing, has been plus verb plus ing, and past perfect form continuous form के लिए had been plus verb plus ing. Now let us look at an example to understand present perfect continuous form. I have been living in Mumbai since 2010. This is our sentence. Let's look at a timeline for this. Timeline आपको पता है क्या होता है? समय का गाड़ा means इतने समय में ऐसा हुआ. चलिए हम वो देखते हैं. You know that I started living in Mumbai in 2010. 2010 में मैंने मुंबई में रहना स्टार्ट करा. That is past. क्योंकि अभी क्या है 2020. 2010 पास्ट में मैंने मुंबई में रहना स्टार्ट करा. And right now since it is 2020, I am still living in Mumbai. So this action living is continuous. अभी भी चालू है. मैं मुंबई में अभी भी रह रही हूँ. चालू है, खत्म नहीं हो गया है ये एक्शन. So it becomes present perfect continuous. So have been, present perfect and present perfect continuous दोनों में use होता है. And now you know the difference between present perfect and present perfect continuous. In this sentence we can also say, we may shorten it and have की जगह पर I've यूज कर सकते हैं. And we can say I've been living in Mumbai since 2010. Means since 2010 से अभी तक मैं मुंबई में रह रही हूँ और शायद आगे भी रहती रहूँ. Now let us look at a sentence in past perfect continuous tense. He had been living in Mumbai for 5 years. Means he is not living in Mumbai at present. Started living in Mumbai for 5 years and continued the activity for some time, but finished it before the present moment. कुछ साल पहले तक वो मुंबई में रह रहा था. मीन्स 5 साल के लिए वो मुंबई में रहा. लगातार 5 साल के लिए. But at present he is not living in Mumbai. It can be that he left Mumbai a year back or a month back. शायद 1 महीने पहले, शायद 1 हफ्ते पहले या 1 साल पहले उसने मुंबई छोड़ दिया है. Whenever the subject of the sentence in case of past perfect continuous tense, we use only had been. Now, let us see the difference between present perfect continuous and past perfect continuous through 2 timelines. We'll see 2 timelines. Okay? I will explain you through 2 timelines. I have been teaching for 10 years. This is a sentence in present perfect continuous. Means I started teaching 10 years back. And in 2010 I started teaching and today it is 2020. So 10 साल पहले मैंने पढ़ाना शुरू किया था और मैं अभी भी पढ़ा रही हूँ. I am still teaching. This is I have been teaching. Present perfect continuous form. And let us look at past perfect continuous form. It is I had been teaching for 10 years. Means 10 years तक लगातार मैंने पढ़ाया पर अभी मैंने पढ़ाना छोड़ दिया है. Means in the past for 10 years I had been teaching, but maybe 2 weeks back or maybe a year back I left teaching. So now at present I am not teaching. So is it clear to you now? Thanks for watching the video, and I am very sure that you must have understood the concept very clearly. And do not forget to take the test